Listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast service of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. It's time for Streaming Verse with Lena and Chris here on WHCM. Just a reminder, the thoughts and ideas are all not necessarily the thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees.
I only knew because it was right in front of me. I was just being obnoxious.
Be obnoxious. I can handle it.
I'm really good at it. If you didn't know that, I'm really good at it.
I think we all do a good job of being obnoxious on this show.
That's true.
And again, we are back on YouTube Live. We have found essential pieces to make this work. We have a keyboard. We have a mouse. They apparently work well. So join us on YouTube if you want to chat with us while we're doing the show.
Yeah, just look up the Harper Radio channel, and we are live streaming there. And I'm in charge of cameras, and I just forgot, so it's going very well.
Yeah, it's going great so far.
Oh, a quick reminder, our theme song that was playing is by DJ Double Dip.
Yes.
That's Oat Milk. You can find it on Bandcamp, Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah, and he is touring. He's actually, I think he's more local, but he's done some shows out there. So you want to look for DJ Double Dip if you like our opening song to see more of his stuff.
Yeah, he's great. Thanks for giving us a song.
Yeah, thanks for that. We appreciate it. All right, so before we get started on us, let's talk about some of our listeners and viewers. I've already gotten feedback.
Prior to the show.
We're doing a quick sound check right now. It still sounds flooded. So I got a message from Chastity, and she said she's watching the tour, and I am perplexed on what the tour is. Is it the Tour de France? Is it
the Eras
Tour, which I don't think it is, but
oh, come on.
And Travelers on Netflix. I loved Travelers. I've actually watched it a couple times. The ending of it's really interesting, so I had to watch it to make sure I understood it, the whole thing, because it's like, yeah, we can't do this once.
Understood.
What have you been streaming?
Well, I almost said out of the country. I've literally never left this country. I don't know what I'm talking about.
All of a sudden, I'm gone.
Yeah, I disappeared. So more books than anything. Well, I read 4 books.
Okay.
Wait.
Which is acceptable.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about one because. Anyways, I also watched a lot of things streaming on Disney Plus. Because that was just what my brother and I were doing. I want to start with this one because I think it's really funny. My brother and I watched Fantasia, and we had never seen it. Yeah. So we had never seen it, and it's streaming on Disney Plus. My brother, I kid you not, iPad kids.
Yeah, hold on one second. Okay, that isn't helping, Caroline, so put it back where it was. And let's turn the other volume down, like our mics and stuff, like we did last time. Sorry for the technical difficulties we're going through right now. We're just trying to make sure that if people are watching on YouTube Live, they're not getting flooded.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
So, Fantasia, please.
Yeah.
Please go on.
So my brother and I have never seen it, and my brother... Well, okay, what I was saying, iPad kids, like, when parents just give their kids an iPad just to, like, shut them up?
Mm-hmm.
And they just, like, stare at it. Like, that was my brother with Fantasia. I have never seen him so, like staring at the TV, like, in awe. with Fantasia. And we told my mom that. She was like, oh, Fantasia's stupid. Like, what do you mean? And I was like, no, like, it was actually really good. Like, I was really entertained. I don't remember what movie premiere it was. I'm sure they'll tell me in the comments. Okay, now I'm reading and I'm getting distracted. My mom was one of the broomsticks that Mickey is, like, messing with.
Okay.
Like with the buckets.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was for, but some show she was that. But my review for it, was I didn't know Mickey was an axe murderer. Because he does axe murder one of the brooms, and it was crazy. And I looked at my brother, I was like, dude, Mickey's an axe murderer. And he was like, yeah, I get it. Well, actually, I don't think he responded to me because he was very in the zone. But I've never seen him like that, so that was fun. But it's a very good movie. I really liked it.
So speaking, and this is more for Deegan, I don't know if he's actually listening.
No.
But I have the album.
Oh.
Fantasia, with pictures from them. Oh, yeah, it's a double
Don't
album.
let him near
and-
that.
Yeah. My uncle actually purchased it, and I inherited Fantasia. Because, of course, I'm like,
Nice.
yeah, we're taking Fantasia.
Of course.
This one's mine now.
Of course. What have you been streaming, Chris?
I have been streaming, real quick, let me just go from what I'm reading right here. Someone from your family, I'm not sure who is typing, streamed Family Affair.
Ow.
Oh, she was, your
Who's
mom was
my-
a broom, so it's your mom.
Okay, yeah.
She was a broomstick in the premiere showing of Lion King's pre-show.
Okay, yeah, that was, she's done, like, Pocahontas and stuff, so I didn't know.
Yeah. So I gotten really stuck on something. There's a show, was on TNT in 2016, and I think there's like 4 or 5 seasons, called
Okay.
Animal Kingdom. It's based off of a movie that came out in 2010, and I have gotten sucked into this.
Okay.
It is about, it has nothing to do with animals unless well, it does because humans are animals, but
Right.
it's about a family of criminals,
Fun.
like run by the mom.
Ooh.
And it's Ellen Barkin who was in Buckaroo Banzai, so of course I'm in love. But it's really good, and there's a bunch of great actors in it who I've seen before, who I can't tell you. One of them is currently in Grey's Anatomy. He was in Grey's Anatomy before we stopped watching it. Can't remember his name, but it is really good, and it's on Prime. So Prime's getting more and more of these older shows, which
Yeah.
is kind of fun.
Because they're making more money because they added ads.
Yes, exactly.
Rude.
I agree, because there's ads on this, because normally when I watch Prime, I'm normally watching like Showtime or AMC Plus, because I have them through that. But I only get ads at the beginning, and now when I'm watching this, there's ads and it stops. But I'm trying to do my best to deal with the ads and go, okay, I now have 45 seconds to go put a couple dishes in the dishwasher. Or I have 45 seconds now to run upstairs and change the laundry. I'm trying to do that versus it's only $2 a month.
Yeah. That's the smart thing, I feel. I get so aggravated.
Yeah, so I'm trying to utilize it because we have to stop letting all the corporations take control of all our money and suck up some ads. I'm already paying for enough things with no ads.
Period.
Before I ask you what else you've been streaming, I do want to make an announcement for those who haven't heard yet. Bob Newhart passed away. He was 94 years old. Do either of you know who
Wow.
Bob Newhart is?
Give me 5 seconds to Google.
He was one of the early drinking games was involving him. So he used to have he was in a couple series, and he was also heavily featured in The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah, I recognize him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he had a TV show, The Newhart Show, and it was like in the 70s, maybe early 80s, and it was always him on the phone because he was a comedian, and some of his early gags were always him having one-way conversations. That was like part of his stand-up. And so a lot of the show was him picking up the phone, and the other end like, "Hi, Bob," and every time you said "Hi, Bob," you take a drink. So like this is like one of the early, I don't know if it was in reruns or what, but
Right.
I always thought that was funny, and he probably appreciated that, and truly a beloved human
Yeah.
being. Like, and he was 94 years old. So
Wow, good
rest
for
in
him.
peace, Bob Newhart.
It says he was born in Oak Park, Illinois.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bob.
Sorry, it's not funny.
What else have you been streaming? Well, he was 94. He had a good life.
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
good.
is not a tragic, oh no. You know, Betty White was only tragic because she was 3 days or a week from being 100. That's why it was
don't say that
tragic.
to Matt. Moto Matt.
I know. Oh, that's true.
Moto
He might
Matt's
not be happy
obsessed.
with me.
He has a signed book. Betty White. I don't know
White,
if you know
yeah.
this about Matt. I'm just going to tell the entire world about it now. Okay, so... Well, okay, this will make sense. I was at Disney World, and there's a new Tron ride.
Mm-hmm.
My brother and I had never seen Tron, either one of them. So we decided to go back and watch both of them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I did the same thing when the second Tron came out, and it was not fun.
It's crazy. So we watched the first one, albeit I fell asleep during the second one like halfway through. So I don't really know what happens. But watching the first one with my brother was a trip because we started it, and obviously like CGI has come a very long way, right?
Very long
Like
way.
very long way. So we can't say anything about that because like, you know, whatever. So the movie starts and Deegan's like, wait, did it skip? I'm like, no, we're on Disney Plus. Like he's like, I feel like we just missed an entire movie, like, cause it just jumps right in. And I'm like, Deegan, just like watch the movie, pay attention. What's wrong with you? And then we get to a point in the movie when, well, I'm gonna spoil it because it's been out forever.
Yeah, I don't think there's any real spoilers here.
Sorry. When Tron dies, and so someone says, "Oh, Tron died" or whatever, and Deegan's like, "What?" And I'm like, "What?" So then we rewind it, and then we're like, "Wait, so they just did one shot of like the like ship like falling." And then cut to, oh, he's dead. And my brother's like, they didn't even like look or check. They just, oh, he's dead. And we thought it was the funniest thing. And then the second one, I have no idea what was going on because I did fall asleep halfway through. But I think I really liked the first one a lot better because it was just funny because Deegan and I were giggling the entire time because we were like, what is going on?
Funny.
Did it make the Tron ride more enjoyable or less enjoyable? I couldn't tell you. But yeah, Tron was a trip. It was definitely interesting.
I have something to add I wanted to talk about that is parallel to what you're talking about, but we have to take a quick break right now. So you're listening to WHCM. Keep it tuned here. This is Streaming Verse with Nina and Chris. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, we are the band Joywave, and you are listening to 88.3 WHCM Harper Radio. Radio done differently.
Vic's music picks is flawless. Vicky's show goes from 1 to 2 and always gives me good music.
I hear she's live on air every Thursday. So fetch.
One time, she played all of my favorite artists. It was awesome.
Hey, I'm Vicky from Vic's Music Picks of the Week. My show airs Thursdays 1 to 2 p.m. and I hope you'll tune in.
Are you looking to rent a Chromebook for research sources or perhaps just a peaceful study spot? Well, look no further than Harper's very own library, located in Building F. With floors of resources and a staff eager to help, it's your go-to for all things academic. You want it? We got it. Open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Weekend hours vary. For more information, please visit harpercollege.edu or call 846-925-6584. Happy studying!
FM 88.3 WHCM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast service of Harper College.
Money don't jiggle, it folds.
All right, we have no idea what that was. That was just a brief interruption. Okay, also make sure, all right, technical side quest. Make sure you stop the music playing in here. in
Oh,
Radio
yeah.
DJ.
Just like pause it.
In the top left-hand corner.
No, not that one. This one? Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Welcome back to what camera not? Yeah, there we go. Streaming Verse here on WHCM. Quick reminder, the thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own, not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees. I felt that in my eyeballs.
But I think, my opinion, they would agree with.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so, and I'm so excited I could talk about this because they're both streaming now. I saw these in the theater, but again, they're streaming now, so they qualify.
Fair game.
Civil War and Horizon, An American Saga. I saw both in the theater.
Never heard of Horizon.
It's the new Kevin Costner one. I was actually texting your brother about it. So Deegan and I were texting, like, have you seen this yet? It's so good. I really liked it. Anyway.
He doesn't even tell me when you text him anymore.
I think it's when you're on your trip. You may
Yeah.
have been on your trip. So, yeah, you're even in the same location,
Yeah, and he
literally.
didn't even tell me. Like, we were forced to be together, and he doesn't even... Oh, my God.
So, did you see Civil War?
No, I'm terrified.
And you should be. Civil War was really good, and actually I really encourage people to watch it. I just encouraged Erin. She wasn't sure, and it got bad reviews. And I'm like, it only got bad reviews because people don't want to watch movies and think anymore. People don't want to watch movies that don't have CGI and fighting scenes.
Okay, listen.
Even though there was. But you watch both.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that CGI is bad. I'm not saying Marvel is bad. I'm saying,
Okay.
but people have lost their patience to watch movies and cinema. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For the sake of cinema and like The Fall Guy to a degree. Yeah, there were fight scenes, but it was all practical, which made it interesting.
So good.
Civil War is really interesting to your brain, and they did a great job because they don't discuss sides. It's all from the journalist point of view. So it's
Interesting.
not who's right, who's wrong. It's what's happening. Well, Horizon, An American Saga, Chapter 1 was a 3-hour movie.
Oh, God.
And Kevin Costner, he was in Dances with Wolves in the 80s, and I tell this to anyone who will listen, and all of you are now captive listeners, that I was working in the movie theaters when Dances with Wolves was in the theater. 6 months after it opened, it still sold out on the weekends.
Wow.
Again, it was like a 2.5-hour movie. Great landscapes, great cinematography about a American soldier who was at some outpost who kind of got abandoned, so he fell in with a local tribe and became one of them to a degree. Okay, so I think that's where he got his inspiration for this. I don't even know. I think there's supposed to be 4 movies. Like there's
Oh
a
my
lot.
God.
It's a whole epic saga. So Horizon came out. Google Horizon. Make sure I'm calling it
I'm
the
on
right
it.
thing. Okay, I think that's what it is. Horizon. It definitely is an American Saga, where it's
Yeah, you're right.
about people in like California and the West while the Civil War is happening. So it's fiction, but it's based, like historical fiction.
Yeah.
And it was 3 hours. I didn't even feel great, and I did not feel uncomfortable in my seat the whole 3 hours because it was so
What?
good. It was so interesting.
That's... Wow.
But people aren't watching it. So Chapter 2, now again, these are both available for streaming. Please stream them. They are both great movies. Make you think about, how you're part of what's going on in the universe right now, especially with the whole political process we're in right now. But they were supposed to have Chapter 2 come out next month. They've now pulled
wow.
it to give people more time to watch the first one. And again, I think it's getting bad reviews because people are bored. It's like, because you have to think. Why can't we just appreciate the beauty of the landscape while you're watching this movie? Or the complexities of these relationships. Like, people don't want to see complex relationships. They want to see, oh, he hit him.
That's true.
So, and the reason I said that kind of ties in with Tron is because, the old Tron was harder to watch than the new Tron, even though you fell asleep.
I disagree.
But because the CGI isn't as flashy. I mean, Tron was a big hit when it came out. Huge.
Yeah, did Tron even have CGI?
I would think some degree because
mean, is
I don't
that-
know how they're standing on those beams of light when they're in the video game.
No, I mean, obviously they're doing that in real life, Chris. No, I mean, I don't know how they did that. Maybe it was the first, like one of the first movies.
Well, one of the first ones was Star Wars.
Oh, that's right. I'm so stupid.
So it was definitely available, but it was very new at the time.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
So I've made my plea about please watch these movies. Please think. Go to a movie to have it stir like thoughts of you about, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because it's also fascinating because while the Civil War is going on, they're just killing each other over land and stuff like that.
Why
in
not?
California.
Why not?
So
Oh my God.
that's my little plea. I was just really disappointed because I was really looking forward to seeing the second movie.
Yeah. Well, that sounds interesting.
What else have you been streaming?
Uh,
Or do we want to go to our topic?
I don't care.
Let's go to our topic.
Okay. So,
We're so excited.
okay. Before we start, I want to give a disclaimer for my mother.
Oh,
I wrote it out. Okay. Ready? I'm going to read it. Mom. I know this topic is going to cause issues in my house because once when I was younger, I apparently told my mother that if Taylor Swift adopted me, I would willingly drop everything and go with her. I want to apologize for that statement. I don't know what I was thinking. That's all.
okay. I actually agree. I was going to say some type of disclaimer too to my friends and family. I love you. I don't want to replace you, but if I could, I have a list.
No,
I'm ready.
Have you seen, I don't know if you've seen these, the trends on like, it's like on TikTok and it's like people make a slideshow
No.
and it's like, they go like, who I would trade my boyfriend in for. And then the next slide is number 1, no one. And then it's like number 2, Ryan Gosling. And it just like keeps going and going. It's really funny. So I feel like we're doing that.
Okay. Yeah. So what we're doing is we're picking characters from movies or TV. So not the actor,
No.
but the character. So like the person I picked to be my father plays a father in 1 or 2 movies.
Yeah.
So it's not just, oh, I love Ryan Gosling, and so I would pick him to be my dad. No, if he didn't play a dad in the movie I'm thinking about, he doesn't count. I can't use him for that, but he's probably been a father.
Yeah.
And I didn't pick him for anything shocking.
We interpreted this different. I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, how did you interpret this?
I made lists of characters who would make great parents who don't have kids, parentheses, canon. Apparently I didn't write anything down for siblings. Guess I'm just stuck with Deegan. Then I would like fun uncles and aunts. Like that I think would be fun. And then like people I'd want to be my significant other.
That's kind of the assignment.
Yeah, but I did it so like it's not like we never had the chance to see them as like parents. Or in this specific role.
Oh, mine's all in that role.
Yeah, mine is not.
I tried to explain this to you because I
No, you did a good job.
Okay. It's fine.
I didn't reread your text when I started show prep, so
Oops.
yeah, I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Okay, so you want to start? Or you want me to start?
You can start.
Okay. So, and this is kind of what made me think of this. Stanley Tucci, who I just love no matter what. And oh, by the way, it has nothing to do with age. Whatever we pick this person for, which I really
Yes.
have to stress when I talk about my boyfriend, because my
Same.
boyfriend's a little younger than me. So this is the character and the age. It's if the age is all worked out.
Yeah. I
Because
agree.
obviously Stanley Tucci's not old enough to be my father, but he would be the best father in Easy A.
Oh! I've seen
See?
that movie. I like that movie a lot. Yeah.
So he was the inspiration because I was watching The Silence, which is similar to A Quiet Place, but it actually came out before, based off a book that was from before. It's not bad. I would suggest watching it. It's called The Silence. But and then who I would pick as my mother would be Patricia Clarkson, who played Rosemary, also in Easy
Rosemary
A.
Babies. Wait, Rosemary's Baby?
No.
Is that a movie?
It is, but she played Rosemary. It's Pendergast in Easy A, the mom and dad from Easy A. I would love them to be my parents. I would love two parents who like cared enough about me, but also like talked about going to smoke pot at the same time. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Because they care. They love their dog in Easy A.
Man, now I feel real embarrassed about my options.
What did you pick?
Oh, so
Yes.
for my parents, I did kind of a crack ship, so they're not even together in the canon universe. But in my mind, they are. Maria Hill and Natasha. No. Wait, I didn't read my disclaimer. My second disclaimer. I'm obsessed with so many fictional characters. I either want to be them, be best friends with them, or sleep with them. So there's no in between for me. So no, I'm reading the wrong one. Villanelle and Eve.
Both of them to be your parents?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a crazy household.
I
I just have to say.
I just think they would be insane. But Villanelle with the one kid, can't remember her name, in season 1, when she kidnapped the kid, and she's like, why are you yelling? And she's like, I'm hungry. And she's like, oh, okay. And then the next scene like cuts to them just eating burgers. I just think she'd be so like ridiculous. It would definitely be eventful, and I feel like that kid would grow up to be like really very much so in the arts because they'd have so much trauma.
They definitely would have trauma, and always like, okay, is today the day I'm going to make her mad? And your friends can never come over because she would kill your friends.
But
she might not kill you, but she'd kill your friends.
right, but then she'd kill anyone who like hurt you.
Yes. And I actually have that for brothers. So for brothers, these are from the Bear. The Facts. They're FAK. That's their last name, the Facts.
Okay.
There's these two brothers who are so sweet. They're crazy. You haven't seen The Bear, right?
I watched one episode.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You were Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So and my ink kind of went out at this point, so I can't
no.
read their name. I just can't. There's these two brothers from The Bear, and they are true Chicago guys. Like one of them like is more like repairing like games. He used to come to where the restaurant was and repair this video game, and now he's serving food. But they are so sweet, so they would defend me as like their sister. So growing up, they'd be horrible and like pass gas in my face and gross, but the first guy who broke my heart, they would be all over him.
That's amazing.
So I want the Fact brothers. And plus, John Cena played one of the Fact brothers this season. Spoiler, sorry, too bad.
John Cena.
So John Cena would be my brother, which is good enough. I don't need any more from him. He can just be my brother. But again, it would be gross growing up with them.
Yeah. I think for siblings, I would like to. Okay, but
yeah.
I also want them to be together. I ship them together, so they can't really be siblings, right?
No.
So, no, obviously no. I know that.
No.
But we're just making stuff up. So like
All right. Okay.
Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers. I want them to be together so bad because they're so cute
So
together.
why can't they just be your friends who are together? You could just.
Oh yeah, they're my gay best friends.
There you go.
They're my gay best friends.
I have friends in here.
Oh,
I picked
if
friends.
I would have known.
I said family. You could have like.
I am just stupid.
You
Chris.
interpreted one way instead of the other way. Like it was just a different interpretation.
Yeah, I'm just dumb. But I think. Actually, yeah, best friends because. They would be the adorable gay uncles, and then the kid would like run off with Bucky's arm, and Bucky would be like, whatever, and then they'd like. I'm not gonna say this on the radio. Anyways.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna my sister again, Kelly. Ignore this. Have you ever seen Practical Magic?
No.
They're making a Practical Magic too. Hold on. Caroline, have you seen Practical Magic? No. All right. They're making a 2.
sorry.
You guys got to get caught up. All right.
Okay.
Practical Magic is one of my favorite movies.
I'm writing it down.
Sandra Bullock plays Sally Owens. And I just think as a sister, she would like always look out for me. Like she would be a good sister. Plus, they have midnight margaritas, like in their
Nice.
house, like with their aunts, who I'm also gonna pick.
Yeah.
So I'll just put both the Practical Magic characters. So
True.
Sally Owens, Sandra Bullock as Sally Owens as my sister, and the aunts who were in it. What is it? Aunt Frances, and apparently I didn't get the other name. Oh yeah. I did not. Diane Weiss, though, and Stockard Channing play them. Oh, Aunt Jet. That's the other one. They would be my aunts. And again, we'd have midnight margaritas.
That's amazing.
Because they're all witches.
Oh, yeah. That
Yep.
makes sense. Practical magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're making a 2, but I haven't figured out if Diane Weiss is going to be in it. Which would be interesting. Well, she was in Mayor of Kingstown, but she decided she didn't want to come back for the next season. But I don't know if it's just because she was in more episodes and just needed a break. So maybe she might be in the movie. I have to check that one out. All right. Who else would you want in your family?
Okay. My list of fun aunts and uncles is very, very long because I don't really have any in my life. Roasted. Anyways, Jessica Jones, for sure. And I know I've said things about her, okay?
Wow.
Like romantic things,
Yeah.
but like
No, but not in this universe.
not in this yeah. She would definitely get me into trouble a lot.
Yeah,
But she would be like a really cool aunt, and I feel like if I ever messed up, I could like go to her and be like, dude, I messed up, and she'd be like, yeah, you did, but like that's okay.
I've done worse.
Yeah, I've done worse, trust me. And I also just absolutely adore her. God, I want someone in my life like that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, and Rocket. Yes, I'm talking about the raccoon. I just think he is chaos. And
I like that.
and also he's a raccoon who talks, so I think that would be pretty cool. And then like yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have a reasoning behind that. I just thought, yeah, Rocket the raccoon.
Why not?
Yeah.
You have options.
Yeah.
Okay, so I picked both a husband and a boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I figure it's make believe. I can do that.
All right, Chris.
And this is where we mention that ages don't count.
Yeah.
Like, don't think about ages.
No.
My boyfriend would be from Lisa Frankenstein's picture.
Cole Sprouse? Chris!
No, the creature. The creature's 100 years old. I'm telling you, ages don't count in this.
I really just want to...
Not Cole Sprouse.
No, I know. But I really just want to be like... I just want to play this clip for Susanna, and she's going to like have a heart attack.
But that's my boyfriend, not my husband.
Oh, okay.
That's my boyfriend.
Who's your husband?
I have 2 husbands. So I don't know if I get divorced or if
Right.
I'm polyamorous. So we'll have to
Oh,
figure
yeah,
that one
yeah.
out later. But from Ted Lasso, Leslie Higgins. Oh, he's so amazing. There's a full episode in Ted Lasso. If you haven't seen the show, if you have, it's called Rainbow, and the way he thinks about his wife, and it's just amazing. He's just a good person who loves his wife, and his ringtone for his wife is the Rainbow, like Rolling Stone song.
Nice.
It's very sweet. And also Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Scott. Those
I get that one.
one of those 2 would be my husband at one time or same time.
Yeah,
we'll have
maybe,
to figure that
yeah.
one out. Yeah.
I mean, you can
I'm
have a
open.
secret life.
Yeah.
You can live 2
Oh,
lives.
well, I was thinking we could all 3 know about each other too.
Yeah,
Those we
yeah.
have options. But you're right. I could have 2 secret. I'm reading on Reddit. It is insane the number of people have secret families.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, how do you have time? I don't have time for the one family.
How do you have the energy for that?
Yes.
Like,
And
it's
especially because
crazy.
they both have kids at the same time. It's
Yeah.
like, how do you have that energy? What's wrong with you that your deficit is that bad that you need a secret family and you have all these kids and how much money are you making? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
I love Reddit, but like, It's
It's
crazy.
depraved.
It- yeah.
What people, and these are real things. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, what about you? Who else?
Okay,
Who else are you inventing?
so my partner's this is quite a long list, so I'm just gonna read it out
Okay.
without much explanation. Or I'm gonna try to. Okay, Natasha Romanoff, that's like duh. Wanda Maximoff, Maria Hill, Peggy Carter, Nebula, Gamora. Don't ask me questions about that. My wife's actually back there. She's
true. She is.
She's back there. Alex Danvers, duh. Cara Danvers, they are sisters. We don't talk about it. Amelia Shepard, Lena Luthor, Moore from ACOTAR, Reese and Farah from ACOTAR. Don't come for me, okay? I want them to stay together because I love them together. But, anyways, Pip from A Good Girl's Guide to Murder would love that. She could help me hide a body if I needed to. Yelena
Always good in a
Belova.
friend.
It is. No, well, this is in Wife. Yelena Belova. Love her. Peggy Carter, did I say that already? I don't know. Wanda Maximoff, I think I said that.
Stop.
Stop.
The thoughts and ideas. You're listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast service of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. Continue.
Okay, sorry. I got really, really excited about this. Barbie, obviously. Now I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Oh, April Kepner, Arizona Robbins. I'm sorry, they're hot.
So you're like with half the cast of multiple shows.
I'm with everyone, Chris. I don't know if you know this, but I'm very popular in this world. And also a bunch more book people. Oh, Selena Sardothian. Oh my God, girl. Selena Sardothian. Top tier. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Okay. Erin has jumped in. She
Yes.
has family members. The mom from Gilmore Girls would be great. I would love to go to her for everything. Laura Lee, I think that's her name. Mike McCluskey from Mayor of Kingstown, who is Hawkeye.
Oh my God.
That actor, he's Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh, Kate Bishop. Okay, sorry.
And she would pick him. I don't know what can help deal with certain people in my life. That's true. And she says she claims Yelena as her sister Nina.
Yeah, so Erin's my sister-in-law now.
Yeah.
This is great. God, there's so many people that I want to marry. Not
I
necessarily
thought I was
marry,
bad with
but
two.
date. Oh, no, Chris. Have you met me? I watched a TV show and I'm like, oh. Do you know what my mother said to me?
Tell me, which one? Sorry, go on.
My actual mother.
Yes.
I went to go see Maxine in the theaters with my brother. And my mom goes, oh, what, is there a nude scene in the movie?
Because of the exes.
No, she didn't even know about the exes. And I was like, Mom,
Jeez.
do you really think that ill of me? Yeah, she does.
She does, apparently.
I was very upset about it.
But there are new scenes, right?
There was. I didn't know about it going into it, but there was. I didn't look. I closed my eyes.
That's too funny. All right, I'm going to take over because I have shorter lists. So for a friend from the series Fleabag, I would pick Fleabag. Fleabag
You're
herself.
so right. That is so true.
That would be the best friend. And the reason I picked her too is because she evolves. So she'd be the crazy drunk person to hang out with, but she'd also be someone that you could grow with as a friend, which I like.
You are, yeah, that's so right.
And then I also picked, as another friend, Hal from Malcolm in the Middle. So Hal's the dad, if anyone doesn't know, but it would be fun to have a friend who does crazy things. Like, we're going to do speed walking and get all the gear and let's go. Like the hobby horsing people.
Yes!
I never realized. I was just like watching some of those because the hobby horse competitions are happening right now.
Yeah, in Finland.
Yeah. And they're all so fit.
Yeah.
I'm like, is there a workout regimen for hobby horsing? Apparently there is. Because a lot of, I mean, I guess if they're in the finals, they're probably more fit. But they were all super fit. It was crazy. And then for my cousin, I would pick Richie, who is the cousin on The Bear. and he is awesome. You did. Oh, he was in the episode you saw Forks.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Richie. I love Richie.
Nice.
He's wonderful. I'm done. I've read my whole list.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, I still have 3 more days of list to go.
Okay. This is terrible, but I don't remember her character's name. Renee Rapp's character in The Sex Lives of College Girls.
Okay. I don't know her name, but I know what you're
Love.
talking about.
Love her. Yeah. Maggie Sawyer, Supergirl. I'm still talking about people I want to date. Anna Kendrick's character in Pitch Perfect. Aubrey Plaza in Anything. Robin from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Fleabag. Thanks for reminding me of that one.
Okay, so you're dating my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure.
Well, yeah, that's how I met you.
So you're related to Aaron, and we're still friends in this universe.
Yeah.
Because I'm friends with Fleabag.
Right. Yeah.
And you're married to Yelena?
Everyone.
Well, you're not, I don't know if you're married, but you're definitely hooking up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. My parents must be so proud right now. Oh, my mom said that hurts. I'm just repeating what was said to me. That's what I'm doing. I'm sorry. That's what was said.
All right, before any more feelings get hurt, why don't we take a quick break? You're listening to WHCM, and this is Streaming Verse with Nina and Chris. We'll be right back after these messages.
Someone found the letter you wrote me on the radio.
Let's see it.
The B-Side with Matt Byrne.
It's time to turn that dial to Erica's mixtape.
What's up, guys? It's Molly, and I am the host of WHCM's show, Vitamin K-Pop.
Hey, it's Carson Starr from the Star Spotlight. You are listening to 88.3 WHCM, Palatine, Illinois.
For a list of recent played tracks, visit harperradio.com for the full playlist.
This is Jeff, the driving force behind Dexter's Radio Hour, where every Monday and Friday evening at 6 p.m. you will experience the mind-altering force of genre-bending rock and roll, and whatever this is.
Are you fascinated by 3D printing, laser cutting, and you just like to tinker with things?
This is fun!
Then you should check out the Make Shop in the Harper College Library. They offer dozens of crafts, tech, and supplies, all available to you. If you're interested in using any machines, just schedule an appointment online by searching up the Harper College Make Shop. It's the best spot to create, explore, and collaborate.
I'm having the best time in my life right now.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, could potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hey everyone, welcome to This Week at Harper. I'm Vicky, and here's what's happening on Harper campus. On Monday, July 15th, visit the Rec Center located in Building M for some exhilarating group exercises. Join Cindy for Total Body Barre at 9 a.m., Kat for guided flow yoga at 12:15 p.m., or hang out with Yumi for some Zumba at 6 p.m. On Tuesday, July 16th, take some time to get active midday during the Summer Recreation Series. Campus Recreation will be hosting functional strength training, which will be led by Andrea. Those interested in the event should meet in M1010, located in the Rec Center. On Thursday, July 18th, bring blankets, lawn chairs, and come join Harper faculty, ensemble, and guests for a free outdoor concert at the Ender Outdoor Pavilion. This concert is open to the public and begins at 7:30 p.m. with Guitar alumni as the performers of the evening. If you're not feeling the music, maybe you can catch a game at the Summer Gaming Series. This event is on July 18th and is located in the e-gaming room of Building M. Enjoy snacks, beverages, and open play sessions. Mario Kart will be the spotlighted game of the day, and we encourage you to invite friends and have some summer gaming fun. For more information, please visit
WHCM,
harpercollege.edu.
Harper Radio.
Thanks for listening to This Week at Harper.
I feel like she needed to take a breath. That was exhausting for me.
I think I was holding my breath.
Yeah. It was like, when can I breathe again?
I also think, I don't know why I picked up on this, but she said barre, and I think that's just bar, but spelled Barre.
Yes.
Because it's like dance, ballet bar.
Right, yeah.
I just thought that was really funny.
That is funny. Yeah, I take a total body bar class, so.
Barre.
Yep, and it's spelled barre, yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's, I've never seen it before. That's probably how I'd pronounce it, but.
Right.
That's funny.
So, any other, so this is Streaming Verse with Nina and Chris. Let me just re-invite you back to WHCM, where we have been on YouTube Live. We're so excited. Second show back in the past couple weeks on YouTube Live. We're talking about which characters we'd want in our lives. I have finished my list because mine was short and concise, where Nina is dating half of Hollywood.
Listen.
I had a feeling if Nina liked Bollywood movies or animation, there'd be even a longer list.
I do like animation.
Well, you haven't picked an animated character yet.
Yeah, because listen, there's this user online called Judy Hopps Lover 69, and he has literally been vanished from the United States. He got kicked out of the United States. He's had multiple hits on him, supposedly by Disney, because he's making comments about an animated rabbit, okay? I'm not...
Jessica?
No, Judy Hopps.
No, Jessica Rabbit.
No, yeah, no.
Okay.
Judy Hopps from...
Judy Hopps, okay.
Zootopia. Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde caused some chaos on the internet. And I personally am not a furry. I'm, not into that.
But see, in our world, though, you would be animated too, probably, if you picked an animated character.
Well, in that case, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sailor Moon.
No, I don't find that. I don't know their personalities,
Oh, gotcha.
But just from looking at them, like, I'm not like, oh my god, they're so hot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a couple of things I want to share before we close the show.
Please.
I'm super excited to say that in 21 days, the Umbrella Academy will be back
Ooh.
for its fourth and final season. I'm so excited. And for those who love to hate,
yes,
Emily in Paris in 28 days.
Oh my god.
So excited. I'm actually really super excited. This is not related to our show, but that Beetlejuice 2 is back September 6th. I'm so excited.
I'm very excited as well. I do have an announcement as well.
Okay. What's your announcement?
The book series by Holly Jackson, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, is becoming a TV series, and it comes out August 1st. I actually did not know that it takes place in the UK until I watched the trailer, and I was like, why does she have a British accent? And my friend Susanna texted me and was like, because you're stupid. It takes place in the UK. And I was like, oh.
And you couldn't tell by the words in the book?
Chris, I didn't. Because,
I'm so
but
sorry.
I know, I felt so stupid, okay? But listen, I saw on TikTok, of course, because everything's true on TikTok.
Yes.
So many people were also confused, and then they were like, no, there's two versions of the book. One slightly altered for American audiences, and the UK one. So I want to go to Susanna and be like, what, did you read the UK? She probably read the UK version.
Right.
Because she gets a lot of books from Poland, and I just read the American version because I'm just a stupid American. But I'm very excited for the TV show. I originally thought it was coming out July 1st, and then I went to go watch it, and then it was like August 1st, and I was like, no, rude. The book series is by Holly Jackson, and there's 3 books in it. I think the TV series only covers the first book, which is honestly the worst in the series. Sorry. The last one's the best one, and it's crazy. But I'm excited about that. I think it's on
exciting.
Netflix. Yeah.
I have heard it. I don't know where I've heard it, but I did hear that this was coming.
me.
Yeah. No, not the book, but the series. Like, I think I've seen, like, on commercial, ads for it.
Yeah, I think her accent is also terrible. That's what people have been saying, but I'm just a stupid American, so I buy it. I'm like, oh, that's really good, mate.
Amazing.
I can't do accents, so I bought it. I was like, oh, that's cool. She's British.
But you knew Mark Ruffalo's accent was bad in Poor Things.
Well, I think anyone can plainly see that.
We're all like, nope, that's not good.
No.
So I think it's about time we wrap up the show unless you have anything else. But my
could keep
positive
yapping.
thought for today, we're going to go political.
Yes.
So I read in the New York Times today, President Biden is actually starting to understand that he may not win the election and actually start listening to people about getting someone else to run. And while we are very political on the show, that's not why I'm going down this rabbit hole. What I think is important is that not only did high-ranking political officials and other people in Hollywood tell him, I think as people, we have let them, he has heard us as well. Like, so just remember what you say and do matters. So if something does change, it ends up not running and it ends up being what's best for the country, that would be awesome. But I just think when I read that he's actually now hearing it, because since the debate, everyone's been like, yeah, this man cannot run for president because a Democrat will not be in that seat if he does. And he's starting to listen. And I think it's important that people know that it's us. We are the ones who elect this person. And I think collectively, because we're so unhappy, other political figures have said, yeah, this isn't going to work. And people are yelling about this and people are talking. So just keep that in mind with anything that you do is your voice matters.
And if you're not registered to vote already, please, for the sake of survival, register to vote. If you are 18, you can do mail-in ballots. They're super easy to sign up for online. Vote.
Yes, please vote.
That's it.
Thanks for listening. Keep it tuned to WHCM.
Hey, buddy, are you free to hang out tonight? Sorry, no can do. I got the night shift.
Boss got you working late, huh?
Not at all. It's The Night Shift on Harper Radio. A full night devoted to the alternative and experimental. You'll hear everything from psychedelic rock to reggae, from classic hip-hop to old-school folk. You'll even hear vaporwave, local music, and so much more.
Well, hey, I think I may just join the night shift myself.
Spend your night with us, Fridays and Saturdays from 7 p.m. until 5:30 in the morning. The Night Shift, Friday and Saturday nights. Catch it while you can. On Palatine's own Harper Radio. Radio done differently.